Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining the space. So we're going to be reacting to another Santos Bravo song called Velocidade. Velocidade. Yeah, it's in Portuguese, so I'm actually very intrigued about this. Let's go for it. Ooh.
Quando ela treme, terremoto, bololô igual uma moto, todo mundo tira foto.
Ooh.
Dá beijo na boca com gosto de coca, sou louca, só falo carioca. Quando o bumbum bate, rebola, sacode a pipoca, não gosto de minhoca. Baby, não paro, adrenalina que hoje tá caro. Ai, se quero é fácil, doce da bira, é claro que pago. Joga o bumbum, minha amiga, lá pra cima. Sai da frente, velocidade, com minha gente, tô na minha cidade. Sai da frente, velocidade, com minha gente, tô na minha cidade. Sai da frente, velocidade, com minha gente, tô na minha cidade. Sai da frente, velocidade, com minha gente, tô na minha cidade. Gosto disso, isso. Baby, não paro. Adrenalina que hoje tá caro. Ai, se eu quero é fácil. Doce da vida, é claro que eu pago. Joga o bumbum, minha amiga.
I love this bit.
Sai da frente, velocidade. Com minha gente, tô na minha cidade. Sai da frente, velocidade. Com minha gente, tô na minha cidade. Sai da frente, velocidade. Com minha gente, tô na minha cidade. Sai da frente, velocidade. Com minha gente, tô na minha cidade.
Ooh. Baby, okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Very different to what they did before. But you know what I've noticed? Yeah. That the hype labels artists, they always do such variety of content, variety of music. Like the last one I listened to was so much more just different. That's all I can say. This one was so different, and I loved obviously the fact that they had like obviously the level of they had a whole different language. Last time it was Spanish, this time it's Portuguese, because apparently one of them is Brazilian. One of my subscribers mentioned it in the comments that one of them is actually Brazilian. So this, I just love the inclusion as well that the hypebeat labels give to the artists that they represent in terms of like where they come from and stuff like that, especially from what I've seen from Cat's Eye and Santos Bravos. They really embrace the Latin culture, which I like, and I loved it. I loved the bit in the middle where it was like there was like a bit in the middle. It was almost very carnival like, very like, you know, like Brazilian, you know, the carnival when they do all that with their legs and they're like doing that, and it was giving that. It was giving very Brazilian. Obviously I don't know much about Brazilian music, but that's the vibe I got. If I'm incorrect, then correct me in the comments, but I was feeling some vibe. And also I loved the guitar as well that was underneath it all. Like their voices were really like punchy and really kind of like, and it's very punchy, and then it had elements of like, and then underlying all of that punchiness as well, there was like the elements of guitar. So it was still had those Latin elements to the music, like the guitar and that kind of the bit where it's a bit more Brazilian. And so I love that. I think you can tell that they're wanting to be more poppy or maybe more relatable or more current in terms of like the way that they make their music, but there's still elements of like the roots of Brazil and Latin America that you can feel throughout the song. So I like that a lot. I think that's really cool. But yeah, I love this one. So I hope you enjoyed. the video. And if you do have any of the songs that you'd like me to react to, there is a link in the description box below for you to send the songs that you want me to react to. So feel free to do so. And yeah, if you like the way that I react to music, the way I talk about music and my energy, and you just resonate with me, feel free to subscribe and join the family. I post daily different music. I post a lot of Latin music as well, a lot of Indian music, Punjabi music, and a lot of classics as well. So you'll get a whole variety. My ethos is very much about connecting with people around the world, because I feel music has the power to connect, and no matter the borders around the world, music is one of those things that doesn't follow those rules that we have put on the world in terms of borders and division. So yeah, that's kind of my motto with my channel. So if you resonate, feel free to subscribe, and yeah, till next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye.